Ray-Ban stories, should we fear them? Hey guys, it's your boy TechFlash. So we're not new to smart glasses. They have been out for a while, and back in 2013 when Google Glass was announced, it sparked outrage mostly because of the lack of understanding of what they actually did and how basically it would invade people's privacy. Now, Facebook and Ray-Ban thought it was a good idea to collaborate on a pair of new glasses called Ray-Ban Stories, and the questions are now starting to make a way back into people's minds. Will they invade people's privacy? Is there a law that can protect against being recorded in public without them knowing? We'll discuss that in a minute. But first, let's talk about what they are. The branding is, I would say, a little bit confusing. Since Ray-Ban Stories are neither normal Ray-Bans nor are they stories, and the Facebook branding is nowhere to be seen apart from only the box. And instead, they are a pair of smart glasses, the first to come from Facebook Augmented Reality Workshop. Facebook has been able to fit an impressive amount into a frame just a few millimeters thicker and slightly heavier than a standard pair of glasses. Each wing of the glass hides a camera which combined to shoot 5 megapixel still images and video of up to 30 seconds with a long or short tap of the device's only button. So far, it's very similar to Snapchat spectacles, but the Ray-Ban Stories also feature open ear speakers to listen and a 3-microphone audio for calls and videos. Those microphones also let the glasses be controlled by voice for a hands-free experience. The Facebook glasses could potentially appeal to many more people than Snapchat spectacles due to its nearly 2 billion users. In the words of my boy Marky Zook, he called Ray-Ban Stories one milestone on the path to immersive augmented reality glasses, and in 2020 Facebook announced Project Aria, which uses AR-enabled glasses to map the terrain of public and some private spaces. As Zuckerberg mentioned in a video introducing Ray-Ban Stories, he plans to ultimately replace mobile phones with Facebook smart glasses, and so you won't have to choose whether you want to interact with the device or interact with the world around you. And Ray-Ban Stories are basically just a first step into what is to come in the future. But glasses provide different social cues than smartphones. We can tell who is using a phone because we can see the phone in people's hands. Figuring out who is wearing Facebook glasses will be more challenging. In part, the Google Glass experiment failed because the glass looked different from normal eyewear and we could easily identify and avoid those wearing it. But Ray-Ban Stories look a lot like normal Ray-Bans. Initially, Facebook plans to use these glasses as a fun way of posting stories, videos of you taking a hike, riding your skateboard, and everyday fun activities, but it's much more complicated than that. You will one day or another have people use them in ways that they are not intended for. With Ray-Ban Stories, we can't always know who is recording, when or where they are doing it, or what will happen to the data that they collect. A small light does indicate that the glasses are recording, but that isn't really visible from far away, and you can always cover it up with something like a black permanent marker. There's a quiet shutter sound as well when the person wearing the glasses takes a photo, but it's hard for others to hear, especially if they're outside. Even if they do hear it, not knowing what someone intends to do with the recording could cause anyone who is privacy conscious to worry. Releasing the Ray-Ban Stories has a way deeper meaning which a lot of people may not realize at first glance. For one thing, it is allowing Facebook to let them build a relationship with Luxottica, which is the eyewear giant that owns Ray-Ban, Sunglass Hut, Oakley, and many more. But it also serves another job, which is normalization. As Marky Mark said, he wants to replace cell phones with glasses. This step would only be possible if smart glasses are normalized, and the only way to do that right now is to have as many people as possible wear them and make them a part of everyday life, unlike the infamous Google Glass, which looked nothing like normal pair of glasses, which is why it never took off. But as with everything, this is just a start. As time goes, many laws and regulations and new innovations would get introduced to make sure a balance is kept and privacy of people is not invaded. Not like Facebook really cares about that though, but anyway, the broader implication of smart glasses are still unknown. If they are eventually adopted by lots of people, they could have a creepy effect on the comfort others have in public spaces or become a tool for stalking, and no matter how much you try and regulate them, you are still going to have people use them in ways that they have not been intended to. Facebook hopes products like Ray-Ban Stories can avoid past mishaps and show that it's keeping privacy in mind, but for now, that seems like a long shot. Anyways guys, that is it for this video. This was your daily dose of tech. Let me know what you think of these new glasses and if you are concerned they would become a problem for people's privacy down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.